One.
Hello and welcome back to the Basket Case podcast. Rated 5 stars on Apple. We're finally on Apple. And also shout out to our Swedish listeners. This is Rowlet, as always.
I'm VivixTales.
And
PuppetKat is back.
finally, after rummaging around the garbage, she's back.
Yeah, I finally found what I was looking for, my will to live. I only found half of it, sadly.
The
But
shame
the
you
other
never
half
found
is
my
probably...
Mexicrate.
Shut up. I set up a Mexicrate like 3 years ago. It still hasn't showed up.
It's back in my old house.
Someone at your old house probably has it.
Damn it.
Context to that, PuppetKat was supposed to send a Mexicrate to Trace here for the past 3 years. So yeah.
No, she bought it and sent it. She just never came.
It never came?
Yeah.
No, this is when I first moved to Wisconsin and she got me one. Because she wanted me to try like Tajin or something.
Mhm.
Tajin. I can't even pronounce it myself.
Wow.
Is it not Tajin?
It's Tajin.
Tajin. Tajin.
Actually,
Tajin.
you know what? With the topics that we were thinking about before, you know what? Fuck that. Let's just try to teach you Spanish words.
Please don't. I'm not doing a whole podcast based on Spanish.
Let's just talk about the first time I tried teaching Trace Spanish. There was one time
I was 14.
there was one time where my uncle was mowing the lawn.
You didn't say your uncle,
outside,
you said it was a
and-
gardener.
gardener, uncle, I don't remember. But someone was mowing the lawn outside, and Trace wanted to like call on Skype. Skype was such a huge thing before Discord, and I told him I couldn't because he'll be able to hear all the lawn mowing, not even myself. I was just like, just tell him to be quiet, and I'm like, I can't. I don't know Spanish, and I don't know how to say that in Spanish. And he's like, yeah, it's easy. Just say fucko affo.
I was 14.
That doesn't make you.
I'm still a comedy genius years later.
Ah,
Shut up.
all right. And even now, well, even afterwards, like that's became like a running gag. Just fuck awful.
What hasn't? What?
It's been a running gag for me and Trace. I don't know about you.
No, that became a gag like for a while afterwards for you guys.
What else has been a gag? The fact that it took you 6 years to pay me.
Hey, at least we got it, fucker.
Yeah.
All right, since we won't teach you Spanish words, to our main topic from, which is I don't remember. I literally just forgot.
Oh lord, it was like the best and worst things that happened to us in 2020.
Right. I'll go last because
No,
I
you
can't
can go
think of-
first. Go.
No, I
go
can't
right
think of
ahead.
one. No, I seriously can't think of one.
Let's all just talk about the best things that happened to us in 2020. To start
Mm.
with, and then we'll end with like
You
the
guys
worst
go. You
things.
guys go.
All right,
I
Jasmine,
need
go
a
right
moment.
ahead.
I'm sorry. What are you talking about?
Oh lord,
Oh my god.
what's the best thing that happened to you this year? Like, talk about it.
I met my boyfriend for the first time.
Did you guys social distance?
It was before quarantine ever started.
Did you guys make out?
No.
I don't listen to
Wow.
it.
What a shit. Okay, never mind.
What the hell?
Alright, continue. Sorry. Yes.
No, anything.
Jasmine.
We thought you were gonna continue.
Is that the end of your
No.
story?
That's the end of my story.
Oh, you just met him? That's it? Okay.
Have you never met this man before?
No, this was my first time. I knew him for like 8 years. I met him through a game called Little Planet, and back in like 2012 or so. I don't remember.
Oh,
And,
so you're doing like the real life version of I met my like SO on a video game. Right?
Did you guys like stand really close to each other in the game?
Did you guys like grab each other and like slap them?
Like,
what the?
like stand
No, you
by
know-
each other and be like, do you feel something?
No, 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 Jasmine, you know what I'm talking about? Like in Little Big Planet, when
No.
you can grab onto someone and like if you flick your joysticks, you can like slap them.
Oh, when you had like begged me to ask you, like you begged me to figure out how to do that because you didn't know how.
Shut up. But yes.
Um, we didn't act like those type of like okay, like if you see those type of people on that game, like you could tell which ones were like online dating for sure.
Well, how
But
did you
like
meet
us,
him on Little Big Planet?
um, so I okay, this is a really long connection story. Um,
Like, I
so I
need the
had
red.
a
Do I need
group
to
of
break out the red string?
no, there's no red string needed.
Not yet.
Not yet. Um, so basically, I was friends with like these certain group of people back when Little Planet 1 first came out. But then when the second one came out, oh, shit, sorry.
No, she got the timeline mixed up.
No, it's because I'm playing a game and I almost got killed.
Oh
Anyways,
my fucking god, are you playing Roblox?
no. Anyways, so
To be fair, West game.
I just got told I was so loud and embarrassed. Anyways, um, so what had happened was after Little Planet 2 came out, I had met my friends were like, "Oh, you should meet this person." What the fuck? I died. You should
Jasmine.
meet. Sorry, you should meet this person that's just that is kind of like you, but like a guy version. I'm like, okay, sure. And so I met the person. Um, I refuse to talk about who he is and all that junk because I'm no longer friends with him. Anyways,
This is who I think it
um,
is.
yeah. Anyways, so after I met him, he introduced me to his best friend, which was of course Anthony. And then from there, that's when we were all playing and all that junk. And then after me and what's his face stopped talking to each other, that's when me and Anthony started becoming like closer friends with each other. And yeah, we basically grew up together, if you can say that. We were children, and now we're adults, and now yeah, happy ending.
So, so you met him on Little Big Planet, as far as we're aware, right?
Yeah.
So when am I gonna meet my girlfriend on Dota 2? Because I've played that shit for like 4,100 hours, and I've yet to meet someone.
It's just an older man, your 40-year-old boyfriend.
Okay, just there's a side topic. So I was playing Dota 2 days ago, right? And if here's a fun fact: if you start to get toxic with me, I'll get like times two as toxic back to you. And this dude was pretty much doing really shit. Like he had a horrible KDA, and I was going like 9-6 or something, like as a tank. And we were just like back and forth bitching at each other. And the next thing, I don't remember what happened, but this dude fucking said to me with like the straight, like the most like iron-willed voice he could. You are but a mere NPC in your life, and I am the main character. And I just didn't know how to fucking respond to that. Like,
I would have disconnected in life at that point.
no, we won, and then we won, and then we pretty much called him shit in post game. But yes, back to our main topic. You go ahead, Brandon.
Uh, no, you go ahead. I'm still thinking.
Still thinking. What you have to think about?
Yeah, it's just the
I
best.
no, I seriously have to think
Did
about it.
nothing happen? Did nothing good happen to you?
Go, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll go at the end. I seriously need to think about it.
Man, nothing really good happened to me. Like I didn't kill myself. I mean,
Fuck. That's not reassuring for me.
I mean, I just nothing really good happened to me. I mean, I didn't die. I never caught COVID. I got my creativity back for the next couple days, maybe. I don't know. I have worked up courage to talk to people without getting like anxious, especially women. I don't think you understand how anxiety works, you motherfucker. But yeah, I have trouble talking to people sometimes.
You still do.
Shut the fuck up. No, the best thing that would have happened to me is building my computer if the fuckers wouldn't quit scalping the 20 60 or the 3060 Ti's, the 3070s, the 3080s. I just want a fucking graphics card, man. I don't have any long stories about how I met my girlfriend on Dota or Little Big Planet or Pornhub. Like I just don't have any stories.
You never had a online girlfriend
I'm never bringing that up.
through a video game?
Not through a video game.
Like stand very close to one another? Nothing.
No, can't say. I did play Minecraft with an ex, and God, that was unbearable and how bad she was.
Damn.
Like I'm more of a survival player. She's more of a creative. We clashed.
Imagine imagine if that's how you classify someone through if you're gonna date. Just ask them, "Hey, how good are you in Minecraft?"
How
Yeah.
good are you on
You ask him
Minecraft?
for the. You're like, hey, what's your astrological sign? Oh, I'm a Pope Leo. And then you get to curb stomp them because they're
I like how you yourself stopped when you were going. You yourself sounded so courage when you were trying to finish that.
yeah, because no one laughed at the initial initial pun.
Um, um. Okay, so yeah, seriously, nice. Seriously, I don't know what anything good has happened during COVID. Um, let's see. Uh, cause it was shit. It was really, really shit. I lost my job. I was job hunting for the next few months. I went into multiple interviews and got denied multiple times. Uh, or I just never got called back. I worked at Canes and it was shit because I kept burning myself and would get mad at me because I was too slow. And I'm trying to make the I'm trying not to mess up, and they would get mad at me for being so slow, which
Have you tried
didn't
not being
help.
so slow?
Yeah, I did. I tried and I fucked up so much. And then they would get mad. And then this one guy who he was supposed to train me, he got mad. He told me, just go clean. And I was like, fuck, all right. And I guess the only really good thing would be streaming. That's honestly the only good thing. Finally being able to stream after a year break. Uh yeah, really. That is honestly all I can say. Cause there wasn't during this whole entire thing, it was just shit. It was just pure shit.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. Uh, I my sleep schedule got messed up very very badly. Uh, I kept having more sleep paralysis, and it sucked since I had the mentality of I'm gonna do something the next day, and to wake up to it's just gonna be another normal boring day. And what made it worse was my sister. She kept going out during the whole COVID thing, and but she kept going out with people who didn't have COVID, but still that doesn't excuse that wouldn't still cause a risk. So it was it was just me being isolated in my room and just being bored. And it gets to a point where video games, um, you just don't enjoy playing video games anymore.
Yeah, I realized that since COVID started, I just stopped enjoying video games as much.
Yeah, like you just get numb to it. I don't know
Yeah, I
why.
feel that.
I my my catalog of games, I beat them all twice during COVID,
How many
and
fucking games do you own? 3?
and I 100%ed GTA 4, 5, Skyrim, Fallout 4, well the whole Fallout series actually. I replayed the whole Fallout series. Uh, what else? I I went through Call of Duty, the Call of Duty games, and I achievement hunted most of them. Most of those trophies for Black Ops 2, and Modern Warfare 2. The only ones that I'm missing are the multiplayer ones, but everything else I've pretty much gotten every achievement. Like it's that bad. But even at doing all that, I still didn't find any enjoyment that I used to. And yeah, it was just a shit, man. COVID really sucks.
I feel like during COVID, I bought more video games than I did at any other period of time, and that's probably a bad thing for my backlog. But I
And your
just
wallet.
sure. But I mean, I have some pretty cool things that I don't think I would have bought if COVID didn't hit, like Burger
Actually,
Yeah,
Time
like the
Party.
figure you sent me through Discord a few minutes ago.
I didn't buy that. I just found it on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh,
actually,
you
you
bought
should
it.
give an update on your whole thing because you did say you were gonna do something
Wait,
over
what?
your backlog about buying games.
Oh, uh, it was like 2 weeks ago now.
Hmm.
I stated in my personal Discord that until my backlog is like below 80% or below like around 75%, or I get my backlog down to 400 games, I don't plan on buying any games with a few exceptions of like limited run titles that I want for my collection and Humble Bundle monthlies because that's just a subscription that comes out of my pocket. But other than that, I don't plan on buying any games, really.
So pretty much that's you yourself, or you're intervening on on yourself.
That being said, Limited Run released a thing yesterday of Hyper Light Drifter Special Edition for $60 on
What the
Switch.
fuck?
So I'm actually picking that up on payday. You know, that being a limited run game and all.
What the fuck kind of game? Okay, well,
Hyper Light Drifter?
yeah, I never heard of it.
It's like a I don't know, it's a pixel game. I own it on PC, and I'm a whore for buying it on buying games on other systems.
Hmm.
Like I own Momodora 4 on two systems. So, I mean,
Can't say I know it.
yeah, I don't know. I just want a lot of games.
Hmm.
How about you, Jasmine?
What?
What games did you play during COVID?
The Last of Us 2, which I really, really hated. Um, I
That too, actually. That too. Yeah, now
still
that I
have
think
yet
about
to
it.
complete Sackboy's Big Adventure, so I have no motivation to play it. Um, I've recently been playing GTA lately with a friend. Um, and Roblox. I got back into playing Roblox after 3 years. And yeah,
3 years, I thought it was 3 weeks.
no. I got Roblox back in 2017, and then I never touched it since until COVID started.
Jeez Louise. When do you guys think COVID is gonna end?
Next
Never.
summer.
Like we're almost a year since COVID started.
It's been speculated next summer, so I'm just gonna believe whatever science tells me.
Yeah. And I work with kids, and we already got our fourth COVID, uh, fourth person who got COVID in the school, and they're supposed to shut down, but I don't know why, but they're not going to.
I mean, I work with the general public, and you know how the general public is.
Oh yeah, I I just hate I just hate how normalized it got. I guess is the word.
What do you mean normalized? People
Not
never believed it
normalized.
started in the first place.
How not normalized. Uh, I'm trying to find my word, but either way, I'm trying to think of what else was there. Because there was a yeah. I'm seriously like at a loss right now. Do you think this? I feel like this might be a cut. You?
I don't know. Probably not. I wasn't listening.
Oh, like this little bit is gonna be a cut.
Maybe we'll find out and
Yeah.
post.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm ready for life to get back to normal. I just want to be able to go back to campus.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Me too, actually.
you know how many
Yeah, me
hot
too.
babes I can meet in my new major.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking dunt. No, I learned that learning through online fucking sucks. I can't do it. I genuinely can't. It is really difficult. It's really difficult trying to get your teacher to help you, and your teacher is
Agreed.
an old fuck who doesn't want to help you and is a piece of shit.
Online
And
learning
then
is
yeah.
actually one of the reasons why I switched my major because ima- so I would say learning a coding language is kind of along the same lines of learning like an actual spoken language, right?
Hmm.
Do you know how hard it is to learn like any type of language in 9 hours?
I can just imagine.
I did it. I learned C# in 9 hours for a fucking final exam because the teacher, like every other teacher, like sat down, like did the online like classes where we sit in like a video call and we discuss.
Hmm.
She never did that.
So it was just go fuck yourself.
It was pretty much
You
read the
figure it out.
textbook, but the textbook didn't help.
Oh, so it was a very laissez-faire kind of thing.
Yeah, and then the next semester I had her again, and for the final project, uh, if your pr- uh, if your application you had to create like a bends, which is a fancy word for crashes at any
Hmm.
time. Like every time it crashes, it's a minus like 20 points. It's like a 300 point assignment or something, or it's like 160 points, right?
Hmm.
My program crashes like 5 times, and I was like, oh fuck, this is like the grade I needed to pass the class. And like the day before, I was like calculating how many crashes I could have in order for it to like pass.
Hmm.
She ended up like saying that she's gonna be lenient, and this is just to, like get us thinking. So all my crashes counted for nothing, and I actually got my full points. But
Actually, on that topic, shit teachers. No, continue. Sorry.
no, no, that's pretty much it. I fucking hate her.
Talking about shit teachers. Did I ever talk about one of my teachers who passed away?
Yeah.
But okay, so I never on the podcast. So so one of my teachers, my professors actually in uni, he passed away. So it was a biology class. I I had to take it. I really didn't want to, but I had to. So taking this class, it was pretty straightforward. It was really really straightforward, but I don't know why. But every time when it came to the exams, I kept screwing up, and it bothered me so much. And I kept telling like the professor, like I understand what's going on. I sit down and I talk about it with him. I'm like, I know what's going on. I know what we're talking about. Like when it comes to the exam, I don't know why it just my grades don't reflect what what I understand. And then I kept trying and trying to tell him like, hey, is there anything else I can do or any like on the borderline of like, oh, I will suck your peen for it. Like it sounds really raunchy, but like I'm being serious. Like it got to that point where I was like, I really need a pass, but you're being very like an asshole right now for like not giving me at least a chance. And I even proved it to him that I knew the subject, and he ultimately said like, no, like that's all I can do. Like better luck next time. And I was like, well, fuck, man. So I uh I went back home very disappointed and just completely defeated at the fact that like I couldn't pass one one class. And I shit you not, 2 weeks after school ended, I got an email. The email said, Professor da da da, he sadly passed away from a boating accident. And I thought this was like a fucked up joke. So I started looking it up and I found the report.
Wait. Wait. Did you say boning or boating?
Boating.
Boat. Okay.
Yo,
And
pussy so fine he died.
so he died on a boating accident, and I immediately remembered something that I didn't even mention. I was really good friends with his son. And literally the first thing that I saw when I opened up Snapchat, I saw a picture of that piece of shit professor and the caption saying, "I miss you, Dad." And I was like, "Oh shit. This is real." And so I felt really bad. And then my other friends from uni, they texted me and they said, "You cursed him, didn't you? You cursed him. You're the reason why he died." This and even now, like I do check into that professor's son because I do feel bad because I remember before I left, I was he invited me to have a smoke with him, and so him and I were smoking, and I mentioned to him about his dad, and he's like, "Yeah, I understand. A lot of people tell me that my dad's an asshole," and we were just shooting the shit, but for for that conversation to later end up finding out that, oh, your dad died, it was a whole fucking mess to me. So yeah, man, that's the story of my professor dying.
I mean, that's pretty fucking poggers if you ask me.
Coincidence? I think not.
No, I had two of my middle school teachers die.
Oh fuck.
The first one, she's died because she had, I think her heart failed on her.
Oh shit.
I think. I don't remember. I don't know, she wasn't like the healthiest person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was a nice teacher, besides the fact that we made her cry on an
Oh
occasion.
fuck.
Yeah,
Why? You're an asshole.
it wasn't my fault per se. It was one other kid, and we laughed. But the other one died of a heart attack. But he was a great teacher. Like, he made me, like, he gave me my love of reading and writing, kinda, or at
Mm-hmm.
least reinforced my love of it. Yeah, he died of a heart attack after his dog got like hit by a car or something.
Wait. So
Yeah.
so his dog got hit by a car, and so he had a heart attack.
Like, I don't think there's any correlation, but both of those events happened.
Oh,
Any of your teachers
not at
died,
the same
Jasmine?
time.
No, no,
Not at
no.
the same. Okay. Okay.
What?
Any of your teachers die, or any piece of shit
Um,
teachers you have?
I didn't have a teacher die. I only had a teacher get arrested for owning child pornography and
What
beer
the fuck?
at his job or at his like teacher's desk. So this was like in middle school, and this teacher got caught with child pornography in his teacher's computer, which is kind of and
Puggers.
so anyone who had his class had to like get interviewed to find out if he like ever touched them in any sort of way or if he's done anything or anything like that. And so yeah, and everyone remembers him till this day. Like sometimes he's even brought up in like Instagram and people always bring it up. It's like, hey, you guys remember blah 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 teacher or this middle school? And then everyone just starts talking about him all over again.
I had a teacher get fired for watching porn in class. This is also in middle school.
I didn't have that in middle school, but I had that in high school. Uh, there was a teacher who she was giving a presentation, and we saw one of her tabs, and it was like it was a porn website. Actually, why do teachers just watch porn on their teacher's
Because
computer?
teachers aren't as smart as us youngins.
Youngins, okay.
I just.
Eh,
I'm sorry.
but that did remind me of a teacher in middle school who he got arrested for well, he tried to groom a kid that I went to elementary middle school with, and actually I don't know if I can say it because I don't want to dox the poor guy, but uh he got he was basically this teacher, he asked him to go to a classroom with him and asked him if he would take off his shirt for him.
uh,
Yeah, yeah. And so my friend so that that kid uh I'm gonna abbreviate basically so it will be like not traceable. But he said and I quote, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. I ain't gay. Calm down. I ain't gay. What are you trying to do? Touch me?" And then he bolted out of the room. And then his teacher, I mean his dad, was on the news saying, I'm not sending my son to get groomed. I'm sending him to get to learn. I can't believe this disgust.
educated.
Yes, I can't
Not
believe
that
this.
kind of educated, though.
And it was the most fucking bizarre thing I've seen. And yeah, but everyone in middle school, we all knew that he was kind of weird. We knew that that teacher was kind of weird because he was just kind of I don't know. He just gave off a weird vibe,
Yo, that
which is
aura
fucked
be
up.
kind of threatening.
Wanting to groom.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Anyway, I had a teacher at high school who died from smoking.
Why do you have so many teachers who fucking died?
I don't.
That's what.
I'm trying
That's
to
why.
think if I've ever had a teacher that died,
That's
but
why
I don't
some
think
of
I
my friends.
did.
That's why some of my friends tell me like, oh, like I cursed them because like I have like a little bit of a record of teachers I've had who fucked with me ended up dying or going to jail, which is so fucking bizarre. Uh, one
Imagine.
teacher, one teacher, I had to go to summer school because of this fucking old cunt. Uh, she never graded my paper. I mean, my project. So on my grade, there was this huge empty area, like this whole huge empty block where I kept telling like the principal, "Hey, she hasn't graded it. She hasn't graded it," and they kept thinking that I was trying to make an excuse, which still pisses me off. The fact that they never bothered to check.
Right.
But I went to summer school because she was too lazy to put in my grades, and when I left, when I left high school that same year, she was hospitalized,
Fucker.
and every they sent an email to all the alumni, and all the replies were like good. All the replies were so negative towards her because no one liked her. Some people did, but a lot of people did not like her at all. And not even a month or two later, she passed away, and I was like, "Well, fuck." And some of my friends told me, "Oh, so is this the penance for her not grading your project?" Or I was like, "Oh, well,
A
fuck me then."
penance? Is she fucking a sinner?
Basically, that's why they were saying it to me. Like, if I'm the one who cursed her to have lung cancer.
Jesus Christ.
I'm being serious, man. It's so fucked. I do feel bad. I do feel bad.
You're like the curse of for like teachers. Like they better not piss you off because you're gonna make them die within the next few days.
I did get two of them fired.
Imagine getting a teacher fired.
Brandon, what the fuck?
Listen, this is what I'm telling you. I have a lot of fucking stories. Um, my physics teacher, I kept asking her, "Hey, can you help me?" Like, to because I was so fucking shit at physics. I couldn't understand it. Even now, if someone gave me a physics question, I would rather take a gunshot to the knee than solve a
I was
physics
about to, like
question.
I was about to like give you a physics question, but then I remembered I don't even know physics myself.
No, I'm being 100%. Like, if someone was gonna either kill a puppy, and the only way to save it was for me to solve a
Fuck the
physics.
puppy.
Yeah, I'll be like, well, fuck the puppy. Like, man, this
Jesus
sucks. Like,
Christ.
I'm
Fucking
gonna
the
be
puppy?
traumatized. I'm gonna be traumatized, but like, well, fuck, because I can't. Even math. Math is like my biggest weakness too.
Oh yeah, math
But
is my biggest weakness.
that's another story. But my the physics teacher, I kept asking her for help, and what she would tell me was, um, you should have written better notes. I already went over it in class.
I hate when teachers say that. Like, what is your reason to say that? Like, what is it gonna teach us? Our notes. Oh, that gets.
And I was like, I am here for help. This is after school. This is for you to help me. And she's like,
and then
no, I am
and then
taking
they
my
and then
time to go. She said, I shit you not. I fucking shit you not. I'm taking my time out of not going to kickball practice to help you. I'm like, what the I need help with physics. I could give a rat's ass about your kickball practice. I'm trying not
and
to
then they get
fail.
mad when you fail the class. I'm like, you should have came for help. Bitch, I fucking did. And you turned me down.
My senior class, about 20, 30 students out of, let's say, 70 were failing her class.
Why? Because she said that we didn't take good notes.
That day, there was one day where we had like a free day where we were just like celebrating for just being students
Celebrating
there.
before we all get failed.
Uh, I had to waste my day being inside trying to like catch up on my work. But all I had to do was retake exams that she needed to make, and she didn't make them because she was so excited about playing kickball for the school
Who
free
gets
day.
so excited to play that like kickball? Like I've
I
never
don't
gotten
fucking
excited
know.
ever in my life for a school activity.
And everyone was so fucking pissed with her. Even the teachers, like some of the teachers started getting mad with her. And so what the principal did, the principal told her to go home because if she doesn't go home, then they would have like a bigger problem. And most of us, we didn't even get to do our exams or retakes because of such a negative response with her attitude. So man, I fucking hate that fucking lady. I remember she cussed at us too. She told us it was
You
during
went
her
to a
senior
shit
break.
school. You went to a shit school.
I already told you I went to a Catholic school. Let me clarify. This is a Catholic school, and this is how they treated us. And the principal was shit too. The principal, he treated me poorly, and the vice principal. Actually, it was a shit show, man.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
I'm surprised he like never had like these horrible like experiences with teachers.
I
But
mean,
then again, it's good that you didn't because I mean, that just proves that you went to somewhere that was
He
at
went
least
to a
cured.
good school.
Um, my high school apparently was good, but they only if you didn't have the grades, They didn't give a shit about you. They just left you. And the whole motto about no child left behind, no one gives a fuck about that. What a lie. That school was willing to let anybody fall behind. I
I've
was
never
literally
heard that model before
and
in
you
my
never
life.
that was the
Never.
motto for me. And what's it called? Uh in that school I was the fall guy. I was the fucking fall guy. So same
Scapegoat?
thing. Same gist. There was a there was actually a cheating scandal at my school. Uh, so like the top kids, they were taking the same physics class, and they cheated on one of the exams. And what the school had to do, they had to report to their universities that they were cheating. But lo and behold, what the school decided to do was just slap them on the wrist and said it never happened. But when I was struggling and I was trying to like get my grade up, they said, "Nah, it's your fault." And they're like the principal even was like, "Man, well, sucks to suck." Like that shit
Grow up.
pisses me.
Have you ever thought
Like
about taking better notes?
I fucking want to punch you in the throat for that. But I'm being serious. Like the teacher, I mean, the principal was basically like, "Sucks to suck." Like, I mean, what could you like? You did all you could. And then the vice principal, I told her I wanted to leave the class. Like I wanted to leave. Like I didn't want to be part of it.
Right, you wanted to
And
leave.
she told me send me an email. And I told her, "What the fuck? I'm right here in your office. Just fucking do it." And she's like, "Just send me an email. I'll get around to it."
You
And
never did, huh?
no. And I went every day for a month and I kept telling her, "Please do it. Please do it."
Well, did you
Because
send her an email?
I'm not gonna send a fucking email if I can. I'm literally right in front of her, and she has her computer open. She has a fucking pen and paper. I don't see the issue for her not to pick it up and write it down. Like, there's so many things that's like, what the fuck? You could have even like made a note about it. There's so many. There was a lot of things that could have been prevented if they took that fucking hint that I didn't want to be in that class.
Right.
And they tried to drag me through the mud, and I dragged them through the mud too. And it was such a fucking shit show.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Uh, that was I don't even remember how long ago that was.
Too long ago?
Probably. I was hella depressed. I was so fucking depressed.
That's the
But
spirit.
oh, I was in high hopes. And then afterwards, I realized this is gonna be a weird way to conclude that little story. But afterwards, I realized people who I felt were my friends all throughout high school really weren't my friends, and the people who I less expected to be there for me were there for me.
Bro, me too.
Like that shit opened my eyes, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like the people I was with for 4 of my fucking years of my life, who I've defended in previous different times I've defended. When the one time I needed them, they let me fall. And I was like, "You know what? Fuck these people." And I'm still like I think about it sometimes. Even though it happened a long time ago, sometimes it still surprises me the fact that people I didn't expect were there for me
Right.
when I needed someone. Like it's like what the fuck? But yeah, that was actually a pretty heartwarming way to end it. That little
No, it
banter.
wasn't.
Okay, never mind. Fuck them.
I don't know how to continue this podcast, so if you guys want anything else, you guys can Add it. If not, we can end it right there.
Well, I mean, I'm surprised you don't have like really fucked up school stories.
Yeah, because I didn't go to a Catholic school apparently. Public school was decent to me.
Dude, for a Catholic school, there was a lot of sinners.
Dude, I could be
Yeah,
a
like
sinner without
you.
going to Catholic school.
No, yeah, like me, and then there was like people who was like giving blowjobs in the stairways.
Your DLC
Holy,
stories.
holy blowjobs, right?
Yeah, holy blowjobs
Holy
under under
blowjob.
under the big G in the sky. Obviously, so it was blessed.
When they say she's wet, it's actually she's wet because of the holy water.
Exactly,
Okay,
dude.
and that'll be
Actually,
it for today.
I was gonna say actually, I remember taking big gulps from the communion. I remember.
All right, that'll conclude this podcast episode. Uh, you guys want to shout out your socials quick before we end?
Sir Rowlet on Twitch and Twitter.
Mochi Pan on both TikTok and Instagram.
Mochi Pan, what the fuck? Are you bread?
I'm
Yeah.
VivixTales on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch.
Bixby voice privacy commands have been updated.
And I'm also Dear Backlog on YouTube.
What the hell was that?
Thank you, Bixby.
Bixby,
I love
order
this
me a
awesome
Bixby,
face
order me a
doing
pizza.
it.
All right. We'll see you next Tuesday, hopefully.
Not
Hopefully, if we
being
don't have an
scripted.
issue.